Hello everyone, welcome back to the K-pop Fame channel. Today we'll be discussing some super exciting news for fans of Ma Xiaoyu and Meng Na. Behind the spotlight, the popularity, and the perfect smiles on screen, the Chinese entertainment world holds many stories that have never been fully revealed to the public. One such story is the complicated story involving Ma Xiaoyu, Meng Na, and Yafei, a relationship that initially seemed stable, but slowly began to crumble until it finally ended. Many fans are wondering, what really happened? Was there a third party? Or was this just a misunderstanding exaggerated by industry rumors? In this video, we'll delve into the chronology, emotional dynamics, and the facts and speculation surrounding their relationship, leading up to Yafei and Meng Na's breakup. Yafei and Meng Na's relationship was initially known as one of the more private yet stable relationships in the industry. The two rarely displayed their affection on social media, but several public interactions and indirect statements from those close to them indicated a serious relationship. Yafei is known for her career-focused personality, tending to maintain a distance between her private and public lives, while Meng Na is more expressive and emotional. This personality difference posed a challenge from the start, although it was initially overcome through communication and commitment. Problems began to arise when Ma Xiaoyu entered Meng Na's professional circle. Initially, Ma Xiaoyu and Meng Na's relationship was purely professional. They were involved in the same project, often met despite their busy schedules, and spent a lot of time together practicing and discussing. In the entertainment industry, this kind of intensity is nothing new, but it often triggers an unconscious emotional closeness. Several industry sources stated that Ma Xiaoyu is a very supportive and caring person, especially in stressful situations. This is what allegedly gave Meng Na the emotional comfort that was slowly disappearing in her relationship with Yafei. Over time, changes in Meng Na's behavior began to be noticeable. She became more withdrawn towards Yafei, her communication responses slowed, and her emotional presence seemed to diminish. Meanwhile, Ma Xiaoyu was seen increasingly around Meng Na, both in work settings and outside of official schedules. Although there was no direct evidence of a romantic relationship at the time, their closeness sparked speculation among staff and observant fans. This situation created tension that slowly eroded Yafei and Meng Na's relationship. Yafei herself reportedly began to feel an inexplicable distance. Instead of facing the conflict openly, she chose to withdraw and focus on her work. This attitude, while intended to avoid public drama, actually widened the emotional distance between them. In an already fragile relationship, a lack of communication is often a fatal turning point. Meng Na, who needed clarity and emotional support, ultimately felt like they were no longer in a balanced relationship. This culminated when projects involving Ma Xiaoyu and Meng Na increasingly attracted public attention. Their seemingly natural and chemistry-filled interactions sparked rumors that became increasingly difficult to contain. External pressure, coupled with internal conflicts that were never truly resolved, brought Meng Na and Yafei's relationship to a low point. Ultimately, the decision to separate was made, not with a major scandal, but with a silence that left many questions. Interestingly, after the breakup, Ma Xiaoyu and Meng Na's relationship seemed to grow closer, although it was never officially confirmed as a romantic relationship. This further strengthened public suspicion that Ma Xiaoyu indirectly contributed to the breakup of Yafei and Meng Na's relationship. However, it's important to note that to date, there has been no official statement alleging infidelity. Many observers believe the rift stemmed from communication breakdowns and unmet emotional needs, rather than the mere presence of a third party. After Yafei and Meng Na's breakup became public reaction was divided. Some fans lamented the end of a relationship that had been considered calm and mature, while others began retracing every bit of past interactions. In Chinese entertainment, breakups without official announcements often generate more speculation than open confessions. Yafei and Meng Na's silence was seen as a form of self-protection, but it also opened the door to various interpretations that spread wildly on social media and fan forums. During this period, Ma Xiaoyu found herself in a particularly sensitive position. Her name was increasingly mentioned, not because of personal statements, but because of the timing and proximity that coincided with the breakdown in the relationship. Some industry observers have suggested that Ma Xiaoyu never actively intervened in other people's relationships, but rather appeared at a time when Meng Na was at her most emotionally fragile. In such circumstances, emotional closeness can grow unnoticed, not out of intention, but out of a need for understanding and support. Meng Na herself, after the breakup, appeared to undergo significant changes. She became more cautious in interviews, avoided topics of personal relationships, and focused more on her work. Some fans who had followed her career from the beginning noticed that Meng Na's aura seemed different, more mature, yet also more reserved. Many believe that her relationship with Yafei left significant emotional scars, especially since it ended not with complete clarity, but with a gradually diminishing distance. Meanwhile, Yafei chose a very quiet path. There were no innuendos, no clarifications, and not even an attempt to craft her own version of the narrative in public. This attitude earned some sympathy, seeing her as someone who chose to endure her disappointment privately. However, others believe that this overly passive attitude was one of the causes of the relationship's rift from the start. In relationships that require emotional presence, silence is often more painful than open conflict. Interestingly, to this day, the relationship between Ma Xiaoyu and Meng Na remains a gray area. It has never been confirmed, but neither has it been completely denied. Their interactions seem more controlled, as if they're aware that every small gesture could be overinterpreted by the public. This only reinforces the theory that whatever happens between them develops in a very private and thoughtful space, not as a deliberately staged sensational drama. What is clear is that Yafei and Meng Na's relationship ended at the intersection of unmet emotional needs and the presence of someone who provided a sense of security at a crucial time. It's a story that isn't black and white, but full of shades of gray. Like many other love stories that unfold away from the spotlight, the stories of Ma Xiaoyu, Meng Na, and Yafei remind us that in the entertainment world, behind the glitz and glamour, celebrities are still human beings with emotions, needs, and weaknesses. Relationships can end not just because of one person, but because of a series of small decisions, emotional distance, and neglected communication. Until now, the full truth may only be known by those directly involved. All we can do as viewers is learn from this, not judge. If you have your own opinion on what really happened, please share it in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and activate the notification bell so you don't miss the latest stories from the entertainment world. See you in the next video.